Hello everyone, how are you? I am Rama, your math teacher. I would like to complete our lesson from yesterday. What is the lesson we took yesterday? It is Analyze Line Plot. Why I'm standing on this page? Because I find a lot of mistakes in your work yesterday, and I understood that you need more support on analyzing a line plot. Please open your ears, open your eyes, come closer and listen carefully. As you can see here, as yesterday I said, we have a line plot here. I will give you two important notes to know how to deal with this kind of questions, with this kind of graphs, which is line plot. First, let's open the first note. The X shows the number of people or students is according to the question. Maybe they are people like your father, your mother, your teacher, or maybe students like your friends. So always the X shape here, as you can see, the X shape, it's always representing people. So this is a number of people. Do you see? Note number 2. The number line describes the quantity of something. As you can see in the previous questions we had in the previous page there, we have like something like 2 hats, 3 hats, 4 hats, and then after this page also here you will have like 2 cups of water, 3 cups of water, 4 cups of water. So it's always describing a number of something, and here it's a number of vegetables. How many vegetables? 0 vegetables. What does 0 vegetables mean? That means they don't like it. When I tell you 0 cups of water daily, so that means I'm not drinking water. When I tell you 0 vegetables, that means I don't eat vegetables. When I tell you 0 hats, that means I don't have hats. Do you understand? And also here 1 vegetable, 2 vegetables. So always the x's are describing the number of people. The numbers are describing a quantity of something. Maybe hats, maybe cups, maybe bags, maybe eggs, I don't know. It depends on the question. So please, I will keep the note here so you can notice it all the time. Now, here we have number of vegetables, as I already said. This is the number of vegetables. How many vegetables do you eat or do you like? 0, that means you don't like vegetables. 1, that means you love only one type of vegetables. 2 means 2 types of vegetables. For example, Yasin loves potato and carrots. What about 3 vegetables? Also, you like 3 kinds of vegetables. And go on. Now notice the questions. I have different colors. Look what I used. I used the red color when the question is asking about the X. Do you see? And I used the green color when the question is asking about students. Can you see? And when we have something a little bit different, I used yellow color. Now, the other note is very important. Let me open it. When the question asks you about students or people, you count the X's. You count the X. What does that mean? I will explain to you. Just let me read the note. When the question asks you about the X, use the number on the line plot. Again, look here. When the question is talking about the X, so we need to count the X. Do you see? Again, when the question we want to count the X and tell them the number of what? We will count the X. Okay, I think it will not be so clear when I'm only reading. Let me tell you how to do this on this. When the question is asking me about the students, like here, how many students like 4 vegetables? So the answer should be counting the x's. How? Let me see. Let's start doing this question now. This question, okay? Number 6. How many students like 4 vegetables? So because the question is asking us about number of students, so as I told you, the x represents students, so we need to count the x to know the answer. Okay, which x's we will count? Okay, 4 vegetables. So let me take a pen. Let me take this one, and yeah. So let's put a line or a circle around 4 here and here. Okay, now they are asking me about students. So what I will do, I will count the x. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many students like 4 vegetables? 6 students. Good. Now let's go to number 8. I'm only doing now the questions that are asking about student number. How many students like 2 vegetables? Again, how many students? That means I need to count the x's. Which x's? The x's of 2. The x's of 2 vegetables. So let's count it. 1, 2, 3. So that means 3 students. Good. I will leave this question later because we have here yellow. The last question. How many students do not like vegetables? They are asking again about students, so we will count the x. But when they told us do not like a vegetable, what does that mean? That means we will look for 0 because 0 means no like. No liking or doesn't like. Okay, so let's go to 0. How many students doesn't like vegetables? We can see 1. So the answer is 1. Good. Now let's go to the red question. Which number has the most x? Okay. Now, when they are asking in the question about the x, that means we will use the numbers down. Now, it's the opposite of this question. Here they are asking me about the x because how many students and student is x. So I am putting the answer, the number of x's. But here they are telling me they are asking me about the number of x's or telling me about the number of x's, so I need to tell them which number here include the number of x's they are asking. Here they are asking me about the most x's. Okay, let's take a look about the x. Which column is the more long? So that means which column contains more x's? Of course, this column. Now, to write the answer, I need to scroll down to see what is the number. Can you see? It's number 4. So the answer is 4. Now, question number 7. Which number has the fewest x's? We want the fewest, the least, the least preferred, for example. Where, look here, this column is really full and this one, I think this one, right? So let's scroll down. What is it? 0. So 0. Now, in this question, they are making a small trick. They are telling us how many students were surveyed in all. What does surveyed in all means? That means we want to know how many students are participating in this survey. So, how to know the number of students? Of course, again, how many students? We will count the x's. So let's count the x's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So the answer is 24. Now, let's do this question. This is the only one that I think it's difficult. The others are very easy. But let me clean this one first. Why I'm not cleaning? Yalla, clean. Anyway, no problem. Okay, let's go to this question. How many students, they are asking about the X again. How many students about the X like more than one vegetable? Now they are putting the two questions in one question. How many students like more than one vegetable? Okay, where is one vegetable? Let me circle around it. This is one vegetable. I want more than it, not less. Less I don't want. They said more. So I need to count all the students that love more than one vegetable. So we will start counting the number of students from 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Now we got the right answer. Do you see? This is perfect. Let's go to next page. Yeah, here. Finish the line plot for Ashley. She needs to show that 3 friends each have 2 toy bears. So in that case, she's talking about friends. That means X's. Can you see? Let me highlight. Let me make highlight in green. So when she asked for 3 friends, that means we want to draw 3 X's. But where? How can I know where? I will complete reading the question. Each have 2 toy bears. As I told you, the numbers down are always representing a number of something. A number of cups, a number of hats, a number of vegetables, and something like a number of toys also. So number 2, I will find it down on the line. This is number 2. Can you see? Now, how many friends I should draw over the 2 toys? 3 X's. 1, 2, and 3. And now we did the question correctly. Here, 23 students. Let me just make sure that this question is the same on the book. It's different. So in that case, I will not explain this because it's different from your book. Okay? Thank you. See you later. Bye bye.